enough to drop a moose. Now it smells like a pile of dead fish that been stinking in the sun for 4 or 5 days. Chief Master Sawyer nodded in grim green. Joey continued. Well, Chief, the long, the tall, and the short of it is, you have one of 3 choices here. Behind door number 1 is slaughter. Slaughter them. Send out a raiding party, shoot them with bows and arrows, kill them where they stand, bury them where they fall. Burn that oversized canoe until she sinks, and be done with it. Chief Master Sawyer's face had become a stony grimace. Just like that. Well, you asked me, Chief. Besides, hindsight may well prove that to have been the wisest choice we could have made here today. But that's if, and only if, there are no more than these coming, ever. Should that turn out to be the case, well, brother, can of worms and a war, which we started, and will never end. Chief Master Sawyer grunted the grunt. Joey continued. Now, door number 2, Chief, is similar but not the same. We round them up, and we keep them together. We stick them someplace, preferably downwind. Like in that little dell down east of here. Nobody wants. We'll have Bobby and the boys knock against some huts for it. Wintertime's coming. Buy us time. See what develops. Chief Master Sawyer grunted the more positive grunt. Joey continued. Door number 3, Chief, is really just door number 2, but we put a lot of lipstick on this cake. These people become our honored guests, and we treat them with respect, beyond all common courtesy. Chief, make a name for yourself. Roll up the hospitality windows. Food, drink, celebrations, clothing, shelter. We have Bobby and the boys knock together the same huts for them, but this time a little bit. Gosh, you know. Who knows? Might even be able to convince them all to take a bath. Only we'll have to warn everybody who lives downriver. We don't want anybody drinking any of that water, so the rivers run clean for days or so. So what do you say? Needless to say, Chief Master Sawyer opted for door number 3. Now meanwhile, back at the Mayflower, those who were dead already had already elected Edward to go up that hill and parlay with those savages. Edward had distinguished himself nearly 7 weeks aboard ship as a talker, eloquent, forceful in conversation, and having very good English. Not that any of those attributes are going to play out much with the meeting that's about to occur. So Edward, dressed in rags, smelling like a fish that's been out of water for 4 or 5 days, willed himself to stand up straight and to walk up that hill as casually as he could. "Hail, Chief," he began and launched into this spiel about King James, prison, the Pilgrims, the trip, everything. Chief Massasoit and the hastily assembled lesser subordinates listened patiently as Edward rambled on and on as if this were the most natural thing in the world. Of course, Chief Massasoit and fellows could not understand one single word until at last Chief Massasoit held out his right hand, thrust palm forward as such, which meant stop. And Edward, to his credit, simply shut his mouth. With a word and a gesture from Chief Massasoit, suddenly women appeared as if out of nowhere and set before this bedraggled Englishman heaps of cod and mackerel, roast turkey, corn, favois of goose, and these fabulous little berry tarts, something akin to beer, and buckets of cool, fresh water. Then the chief lit an enormous, long-stemmed pipe packed with tobacco and handed it over. And Edward took one puff, choked, and spluttered like a schoolboy, turning green, much to the amusement of the Indians, who laughed, mimicked his woeful behavior. Edward, however, liked that stuff, indicated he wanted another pull at it. Cautiously and this time, he exhaled a billowing plume of rich smoke to the applause of the committee. It wasn't very long before Edward was scurrying back down that path with the breathless news that they want to throw us a party. Woohoo! And that was the first thing. No real thanks to Edward, as you can see. The rest is history. They are only someday, my love. My love, and you will find me someday, my love. Like the river to the sea, my love. Like the mountain catch the breeze, my love. Under heaven you and me, my love. One day, when you're not looking, you will find me. And one day,